to maybe try to answer. So here it is. What is the value of beauty and image? This question is particularly interesting to me because I'm the daughter of both a plastic surgeon and an artist. Now, given that my father is a plastic surgeon, he would probably say that I need not look further than the price of my tuition college to know that beauty is worth a lot. But I also pondered this question because I'm a girl growing up in the digital age. Now, beauty and image have always been prevailing values in our society, but the digital age has made it all the more prevalent. It has never been easier to create and send images. Time spent, we not only print and upkeep our physical appearance, but also our digital selves nowadays. Time spent taking, uploading, and editing photos is not something that makes us more interesting, but it makes others think of us as so, or so we think. Our culture says a picture is worth 1,000 words. So from this, we presume that an attractive photo of someone we know with friends and engaging in fun activities is living a happy and fulfilling life. But that is just the image that's there. We place a lot of value in images. We believe that images are telling and indicative. And part of this comes from our biology. More neurons in our brain are connected to image than the 4 other senses combined. We are highly visual learners. But just because we get a lot of information from our senses doesn't mean that they're doing this to give us an accurate picture of the world around us. Because in fact, that's not what they do. They give us information, they give us the information that they find useful. But how exactly useful are images? What exactly do images tell us? Some look at beauty from an evolutionary standpoint. Take the human belief that a beautiful mate corresponds to a healthy mate. We use this daily practice all the time to filter out potential lovers, partners, even friendships. But this practice fails, more often than not. Beauty trends such as tanning became popular when the prevalence of the perceived image of tan skin as a sign of good health. And being skinny became healthy and stylish, while obesity and problems with obesity increased. But although we have beauty standards believe that beauty standards suggest favorable qualities, that is not the case. Beauty standards do not equate healthy, and skinny does not mean that you're healthy. Yet, countless men and women will starve themselves just to covet the title skinny. And that person sitting in a tanning bed trying to achieve a healthy glow is probably at a higher risk of getting skin cancer. By focusing on the way we look, we aim for the symptoms of a happy and healthy life, but not the actual fulfillment of one. We think about this, and we look at photos that people post to market their life in the best possible light. But we cannot help but wonder, are these people posting these images because they are happy, or are they just trying and focusing on convincing others that they are? I believe celebrities also speak to this focus of images today. I know plenty of you have heard a lot of complaints about the Kardashians, and I apologize for just bringing them up in general. But their fame does beg the question, why are they being celebrated? What values do they promote in us? They have all the outward signs of being famous. They have fame, wealth, and popular following, but not the cause. They have not done anything great for America to cause their celebrated status. What they have done is curated an image to sell to people. And in a society that is so focused on posting, clicking, sharing, that is a very useful talent. They have appealed to our obsession with image, and they make a profit this way. By grabbing our so scattered attentions with their brand, they are only giving us what we ask for. I want to shift and think about beauty from a different perspective. So my part 2 is going to talk about that. So So psychologically, beauty is ingrained in us not only to value it but also to enjoy it. We look at art, and if you throw out the idea of beauty, what happens to art? What is art? Although art always has some sort of meaning, or usually has some sort of meaning, in conjunction with the aesthetic component, that aesthetic is always there. We accept that art can be just beautiful, and we accept that it is often that. So if I look at a beautiful painting, or with a landscape or a nude, I usually enjoy it because it is beautiful, and just for that reason. We know that it can be just that. Agendas and meaning in art, often we listen to them because they are presented in a beautiful way. But if they are not presented in a beautiful way, that isn't art. Art always has that sort of beautiful and aesthetic component. And just as I listen to classical music, honestly, I don't get any true meaning from it. But I do enjoy it. I think it's beautiful. And I think everyone knows that our bodies are attuned to enjoy and what we see and hear and feel as is beautiful. Shifting back to beauty norms. People enjoy dressing up and getting to look nice. This is because beauty is pleasurable. Aesthetics argue that beauty has meaning simply because it is pleasurable. This reminds me of my grandmother, who, when she had a stroke, her doctor told her that every day she needed to continue to put on makeup and dress up nice. And this was because if you feel good on the outside, if you feel good about yourself, it'll help keep you feeling good on the inside. He didn't want her to become depressed, so he made sure that she was still taking care of herself. So we think about beauty. We think about how there's a great pressure for women to adhere to beauty standards. And when we think, so critics might argue that when a woman is getting liposuction or putting on makeup, they say that she will be adhering to beauty standards, and she's doing that for that purpose. But no matter what reason that people try to justify her actions, she will always be doing it, and she will always be receiving a pleasurable reaction to looking at herself. People enjoy beauty. People enjoy beauty, seeing it and about themselves. So it's hard to start to judge people because we all do it. We all enjoy beauty. And I think this is why beauty is such a tough question. It's very hard to redeem, but it's also hard to break free from.